Hello dear student. See here, we are going to see last part of our lecture, that is acidity of carboxylic acid. So here we are again in the continuation of our last lecture. Okay. So in our previous three lecture we have seen acidity of carboxylic acids. So in the continuation of that we will begin this lecture here. See here, this is what the inductive effect. Okay, values for inductive this is what the values of pK of various carboxylic acid. Okay, so here we are having, these are the carboxylic acid. Okay, so see these carboxylic acids like methanoic acid, ethanoic acid, if we see the pK values of these carboxylic acids, okay, they are they are what increases up to this level 4.89. Okay, up to this point. Okay, that means when the electron donating substituent are increases, okay, in the carbon chain, when electron donating alkyl substituent are increases in the carbon chain, the acidity of carboxylic acid is decreases from methanoic acid to ethanoic acid, ethanoic acid to propanoic acid, propanoic to butanoic, butanoic to pentanoic, pentanoic to hexanoic, hexanoic to octanoic. Okay, so as the electron releasing group, that is alkyl group, increases in the chain of aliphatic chain of carboxylic acid group, the acidity of carboxylic acid is getting decreases. Now if we see the example of benzoic acid, paratoluic acid, okay, so benzoic acid and paratoluic acid, these are what the aromatic acid. Okay, again parachlorobenzoic acid, paranitrobenzoic acid, these are also what aromatic acid. We will discuss this in next slide. Okay, acidity of carboxylic acid, but here this is what in continuation of our last lecture, that is acidity of aliphatic carboxylic acid. Hence, as the substituent increases, electron releasing substituent increases, the acidity of carboxylic acid is getting decreases. This what I can say here. Now see, when there is what a electron withdrawing substituent, okay, when there is what a electron withdrawing substituent attached to what a carboxylic acid group, when there is what electron withdrawing substituent, if it is attached to what carboxylic acid group, the acidity will get increases. Okay, now see here, this is what simple propanoic acid. Okay, this is what acetic acid, propanoic acid, acetic acid. Then here it is what alpha hydroxy acetic acid. If we compare alpha hydroxy acetic acid, sorry, okay, if we compare alpha hydroxy acetic acid, it is having pKa 3.83. Alpha hydroxy acetic acid is having pK 3.83, while acetic acid is having pKa 4.74. So hydroxyl group is having minus I effect. Okay, as there is more electronegative element like fluorine, okay, cyanide, trifluoro, trichloro, so that will be what, again very stronger acid. Okay, this what we can say here by looking this table. This is what we have already discussed. Now see, next is what, aromatic carboxylic acid. Here we are going to discuss what, aromatic carboxylic acid. So see, aromatic carboxylic acid, the strength of ortho-substituted benzoic acid is greater than expected. The strength of ortho-substituted benzoic acid. Okay, see, when there is what, these are what the pK values, isn't it? These are what the pK values. When at ortho position there is what, a chlorine atom, bromine atom, methoxy group, hydroxy group. The strength of carboxylic acid, okay, see, when benzoic acid is what, a plain benzoic acid, at alpha position, that is at ortho position, there is no any substituent, just there is hydrogen. Okay, that is a what, normal substituent. So pK value of benzoic acid is how much, 4.20. But when we will have alpha, that is orthochlorobenzoic acid, pK value is 2.94. It decreases. That means orthochlorobenzoic acid is more stronger than benzoic acid. When we will have orthobromobenzoic acid, pK value is decreases than benzoic acid, but it increases than orthochlorobenzoic acid, as the electronegativity of chlorine is more as compared to bromine. Now when we will have orthomethoxybenzoic acid, pK value decreases. PK value what? Decreases. That means orthomethoxybenzoic acid is more stronger as compared to benzoic acid. Similarly, orthohydroxybenzoic acid is much more stronger. Okay, orthohydroxybenzoic acid is having pK 2.98, and that is much more stronger than benzoic acid. You see here, there is what a minus I effect of methoxy and minus I effect of hydroxyl. Both the group will having what? Minus I effect. Okay, and because of that, we are getting that lower value of acidity. Okay, lower value of what? pK, that is higher, that acid are what? More stronger acid. Lower value of pK, but acid are what? More stronger. Now we see here the strength of orthosubstituted benzoic acid is greater than expected. Why it is so? Because there is what? Direct interaction between the adjacent group. There is what? Direct interaction of adjacent group with what? Carboxyl group. Okay, so because of that, the acidity will be what? More stronger. Now see, if we see this second series, meta series, benzoic acid is what? 4.20, but metachlorobenzoic acid acidity is decreases. Metabromobenzoic acid, again acidity is decreases. Okay, but in again in what? Meta methoxybenzoic acid, acidity is again decreases than benzoic acid, and in again meta hydroxybenzoic acid, acidity is again decreases than benzoic acid. Okay, as compared to ortho series, there is what? Good relationship of meta substituent with benzoic acid in the terms of correlation of what? This electronegativity of this substituent. Okay, so at ortho position, this methoxy and this hydroxy, at ortho position, this methoxy and hydroxy, they may have plus R. Okay, plus R, that is resonance effect. Okay, electron donation through what? Pi bond. But at when these group are at meta position, they will not play plus R effect. Okay, they will not play plus R effect. Okay, now see, next here we can say that para series 4.20 benzoic acid. Parachloro is how much? 3.99. It is still stronger than benzoic acid because chlorine atom is playing dominant role of stabilizing conjugate base and release of proton. Bromo, it is again still stronger than benzoic acid because bromine atom is playing its role of stabilizing conjugate base. But paramethoxy is not that much stronger as compared to benzoic acid, because in case of paramethoxy, this methoxy, that is paramethoxy, is what? Para-anisic acid. It is what? Releasing electron. It is what? Donating electron. It is what? Pushing electron, and it is thus that will what? Destabilizes the conjugate base of para-anisic acid. And here this is also para-hydroxybenzoic acid is what? 4.58. That is also still weaker than what? Benzoic acid. It is also weaker than benzoic acid. Same reason, that is also destabilizing. Para hydroxy group will destabilizes what? Conjugate base of what? Para hydroxy benzoic acid. Now if we see this value 2.98 for orthohydroxybenzoic acid, okay, that is very lower as compared to all these substituent, okay, and all these acid. That is orthobenzoic acid is very stronger acid than all these acid. Okay, all these substituted acid. Okay, why is it so? Because this the orthohydroxybenzoic acid or a salicylic acid, what is it? Salicylic acid. Okay, see, when it will donate proton, this blue proton, when it will give this blue proton, there will be what? Formation of this type of conjugate base, and that conjugate base will get stabilized through what? Intramolecular hydrogen bonding. This conjugate base will get stabilized by what? intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay, so this is what a undissociated acid, and this is what a dissociation of salicylic acid, and that after donation of proton there is what formation of conjugate base, and that will what stabilize through intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Hence it is more stronger as compared to para hydroxybenzoic acid, and also it is more stronger to meta hydroxybenzoic acid. Okay, so this is what meta hydroxybenzoic acid, and this is what para hydroxybenzoic acid. So it is much more stronger than rest of the two counter species. Okay, so these are what the aromatic carboxylic acid. Now we will see the effect of substituent on aromatic carboxylic acid in next slide. See, this is what cyclohexane carboxylic acid. Okay, cyclohexane carboxylic acid, and this is benzoic acid. And if we see pK value of cyclohexane carboxylic acid and benzoic acid, okay, so see, benzoic acid is much more stronger than cyclohexane carboxylic acid. Benzoic acid is much more stronger than what? Cyclohexane carboxylic acid. Why is it so? Because in case of benzoic acid, this carboxyl group is attached to what? sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Okay, but in case of cyclohexane carboxylic acid, this carboxylic group is attached to what? sp3 hybridized carbon atom. So sp2 hybridized carbon atom is having more effect of stabilizing this conjugate base than this sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Okay, hence benzoic acid is more stronger than what? Cyclohexane carboxylic acid. Now see, the introduction of alkyl group into the benzene nucleus, okay, like this here, has very little effect on the strength of benzoic acid. Okay, so when we will have metamethyl benzoic acid and paramethyl benzoic acid, okay, so there is what? Very little effect. They are just slightly differing the pK value of their compare with what? Benzoic acid. Okay, so benzoic acid having pK 4.87, paramethyl benzoic acid will have pK 4.34. Okay, see here I am doubtful with pK value of benzoic acid. Benzoic acid is having pK value 4.20, sorry. Okay, benzoic acid is having pK 4.20. Now see, the introduction of this, what we have already seen, electron withdrawing group increases its strength. Electron withdrawing group, if they are attached at ortho position or at para position, okay, toward the carboxyl group of benzoic acid with respect to a carboxyl group of a benzoic acid, that will increase the acidity. Okay, so when electron withdrawing group, its electron withdrawing group increases its strength, this become more pronounced when they are at ortho and para position. The presence of groups such as hydroxyl, methoxy and halogen having minus I effect. Okay, no, don't forget, these groups are having what? Minus I effect, that is they are pulling electron through what? Sigma bond, but they are having what? Plus R effect, that is resonance donating effect at ortho or para position, may cause para substituted acid may be weaker than meta. Sometimes it is even, because this what we have already discussed. Okay, this what we have already discussed in what? Previous slide. Sometimes it is even weaker than unsubstituted acid, that is para hydroxybenzoic acid is weaker than benzoic acid. This also we have discussed. Now let us see next slide. Dicarboxylic acid. Here we are going to see a dicarboxylic acid, acidity of dicarboxylic acid. We know dicarboxylic acid is what? One of the carboxyl group has electron withdrawing inductive effect. Okay, one of the carboxyl group is having what? Electron withdrawing inductive effect. Because of that dicarboxylic acid should be a more stronger. Okay, it should becomes more stronger. The effect is very pronounced but falls up very sharply. The effect, that is the strength of acidity should get increased. Okay, that effect is what? More pronounced. but falls up very sharply as soon as the carboxyl group separated by more than one saturated carbon atom. Okay, so that falls up very rapidly as soon as the two carboxyl groups, suppose this is what the two carboxyl group, one is this carboxyl group and second one is this carboxyl group, as the distance between, okay, that there will be a what more number of carbon atom between these two carboxyl group, the acidity of that carboxylic acid is decreases. Now see here, this is what a formic acid having pK 3.77. This is what oxalic acid having pK 1.23. Okay, so it is much more stronger than formic acid. See here, this is what acetic acid having pK 4.76, and this is what malonic acid. This is what a malonic acid having pK 1.47. Okay, so uh, this is what that acetic acid is weaker than malonic acid, and oxalic acid is much more stronger than what formic acid. Okay, as oxalic acid is much more stronger than what formic acid. Now see here what propanoic acid, this is what succinic acid. If we see, succinic acid is stronger than what propanoic acid. Succinic acid is having pK 4.9 while propanoic acid is having pK 4.88. Now see here, the case benzoic acid is having pK 4.17 or it may be 4.20. that pKs in some slide we have seen benzoic acid is having pK 4.20. here I have written 4.17. that is depending upon the temperature. Okay, that is depending. So here I have taken this value maybe from some another reference book. Okay, so this value is coming from temperature, where if there is what slight variation in temperature, that pK value is getting changed. Okay, so because of that we are having different pK values of benzoic acid from 4.70 to 4.20. now this is what substituted benzoic acid, disubstituted. Okay, so we may have phthalic acid, we may have isophthalic acid, and we may have terephthalic acid. So phthalic acid is having pK 2.98, isophthalic acid, that is meta, is having pK 3.46, and terephthalic acid is having pK 3.51. So phthalic acid is much more stronger than isophthalic acid, that is meta substituent, and terephthalic acid, that is para substituent, it is much more stronger than, sorry, it is much more weaker than meta. Okay, so ortho is more stronger than meta and meta is more stronger than para. So this is what acidity of dicarboxylic acid. Now see here, we are having two example, that is this is what fumaric acid and this is what maleic acid. Okay, see both are dioic acid, both are what dioic acid. This is also a dioic acid, this is also a dioic acid. Now if we write dissociation of this maleic acid and dissociation of this fumaric acid, okay, so what we will have, there is what loss of proton by this maleic acid. Maleic acid will lose one of the proton from this carboxylic acid group. So what we will get, one of this carboxylic acid group will get converted into what carboxylate ion. Okay, similarly fumaric acid will lose this proton and we will get a carboxylate ion of fumaric acid. So see, maleic acid is much more stronger than fumaric acid in first dissociation. Maleic acid is much more stronger than fumaric acid in first dissociation. So see, these are what the dissociation value. Okay, pK value. Maleic acid is having pK 1.92 while fumaric acid is having pK 3.02. So maleic acid is more stronger. Okay, when we are comparing pK1, that is first dissociation. First dissociation means what? First loss of carboxylic proton. Okay, so maleic is more stronger. Now see here, second pK value. So second pK value, this is lower than this. Okay, fumaric acid is having lower pK than maleic acid. So fumaric acid is more stronger than maleic acid. In what? In the terms of second pK. That means for the loss of second carboxyl proton. See, in malic acid, both the carboxyl group are on the same side of the double bond. Okay, in malic acid, both these carboxyl group are on the same side of double bond. After the loss of proton, conjugate base can get stabilized by intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay, see, when there will be what loss of this proton, there will be what formation of this conjugate base. Okay, there will be what formation of such type of conjugate base of malic acid, and that conjugate base will get stabilized. Okay, this malate ion will get stabilized by intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay, so this feature is present in what malic acid. This feature is present in what malic acid. Okay, and this feature is absent in what fumaric acid, that is stabilization of conjugate base, monoanion conjugate base. This feature is present in malic acid, but this is absent in what fumaric acid. Hence, for first dissociation, malic acid is more stronger than fumaric acid, as their conjugate base is getting stabilized through what intramolecular hydrogen bond. Now see, in second dissociation, fumaric acid, the second dissociation of fumaric acid occurs very rapidly, okay, than that of cis, okay, than that of what malic acid. In the second dissociation, fumaric acid is more stronger than malic acid. Okay, so second dissociation, fumaric acid, see, it will lose this proton. So what will form? There will be a formation of C double O minus, C double O minus in first dissociation. So this will not get stabilized. This will not get stabilized. Hence, we have seen in the first pK value in the first dissociation, fumaric acid is weaker. Okay, now fumaric acid is having free this carboxylic group, free this carboxyl acid group, second carboxyl acid group, and it will donate proton of it very easily. Okay, as it is free completely. Okay, but in malic acid, this carboxyl group, second carboxyl group, is in what? It is in hydrogen bond with this carboxylate ion. Okay, so it will not lose this second proton very easily. Okay, it will not lose second proton very easily. Hence, fumaric acid will have more acidity in what second dissociation. Okay, as malate anion is getting stabilized by hydrogen intramolecular hydrogen bonding, hence it will not lose second proton very easily. Okay, so this is what fumaric acid and this is what the malic acid. So they are having different acidity at different pK, different dissociation constant. Okay, so malic acid is more stronger for first dissociation, while fumaric acid is more stronger for second dissociation. See, here we will see some table. Okay, this is what a table. Oxalic acid is having pK 4.28, malonic acid is having pK, sorry, oxalic acid having first pK 1.27. Okay, malonic acid is having first pK 2.85, succinic acid 4.9, 4.19. Okay, so if we go from oxalic to what? If we go from oxalic to adipic, okay, if we go from oxalic to adipic, the pK value is getting increases, pK1 value is getting increases. That means the acidity is getting decreases. Okay, this what we have already seen malic and fumaric. Now similarly, if we go from oxalic to adipic, pK value is increases for pK2 also. Okay, for pK2 also the pK value are increases, but there is slight disorder. Okay, again in glutaric acid this is more stronger than this. So pK2 are not having good uh, good relation with what dissociation constant, but pK1 are having good relation with what the distance between the carboxylic group as increases, the acidity is getting decreases. Okay, so this is what about the acidity of carboxylic acid. Okay, I hope you have understood this topic very clearly and completely. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Thank you.